Manga is by far one of the best mediums for storytelling, and I believe everyone should get the chance to read at least one manga series in their lives. However, I understand that manga can be really expensive. One volume of a series can run an average of 10 to 20 bucks, and it's not uncommon for a series to be running over 20 volumes. That could easily be over 400 bucks spent for a single series. And if you're not a collector or like to read stories only once, that may not be the most reasonable option for you. But I'm here to tell you that there are cheaper ways to read manga. And no, I don't recommend reading pirated manga online or free scanlations. Why? Because there's plenty of other budget-friendly legal alternatives to reading manga if you're just a casual reader. In this video, I will go over some apps or ways you can read manga on a budget that's still legal. So the first application I recommend that allows you to read a ton of manga whenever you want is the Shonen Jump app. This app contains all chapters of many notable Shonen Jump series such as Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto. You also have newer series such as Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Dandadan. This is a service that costs $2.99 a month if you're in the US. I don't know how much it is for other countries or what other countries have access to this app. This application allows you to read 100 chapters of manga a day, which, if you're someone who only has time to read a few chapters or a volume's worth of content a day, is perfect for you. Also, from personal experience, even if I tried to read 100 chapters in a day, I couldn't do it even if I had the entire day. This is a great way to read classic Shonen Jump manga and certain manga that have been popular throughout the last few decades. There's also some smaller series that are worth the read too. One thing I also like about this app is that the first 3 chapters of any series are free, meaning that you can check out the beginning of a series without having it affect your 100 chapter daily limit. Now, let's get on to the next application. Viz Manga is the same as the Shonen Jump app, but it has a different series. It's got mostly slice of life, romance, isekai, and shoujo manga. So if that's the type of manga you like, then this is for you. It has famous series such as The Drifting Classroom, Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, and Case Closed. All of Rumiko Takahashi's famous works are also on here, such as Inuyasha, Ranma Half, and Urusei Yatsura, all completed. And if you're a Junji Ito fan, most of his famous works are on here too, such as Uzumaki, Tomi, and Gaio. And the best part about Viz Manga is that it's only $1.99 a month. There are also some more mature series on here such as Goodnight Punpun, which is one of my favorite mangas of all time, Black Lagoon, and Dorohedoro. I would highly recommend Viz Manga if you're interested in these types of genres or looking for something to read that isn't super mainstream. Next application. Now this third one I don't use much, but Kindle Unlimited has held some very great manga on the service. Initial D is one of them. You can read these series as much as you want, but the price will run you around 12 bucks a month, and you get access to other novels and comics on the service. This is an okay platform to use for manga, but I find that they don't have most of their series completed, and you have to buy the rest of the books to complete it. They have a lot of works from Kodansha and other not so well known series too. This app is good if there's a certain series you want to read on there, but not the best if you're just exploring various series. Amazon also has a separate manga and comic service called Comixology, which will run you at around 6 bucks a month. I haven't used it, but from what I heard, it's great, and they've been having a lot more completed manga as of lately. So I recommend this if you want to read more series outside of Shonen Jump and Viz. Next application. Manga Plus isn't a service I use a lot. It's a free service by Shueisha, who owns Shonen Jump and Viz Manga, and you can access some of the latest chapters of certain series, and there are completed series on there too. I don't have any complaints with this app. It's free, and there's no loss if you download this app. Most of what you'll get is works you can find on the Shonen Jump or Viz apps, but there are also some Manga Plus exclusives on there. And from what I've heard, there's a paid subscription service, but I don't know too much about it. Overall, it's a good and legal service to use, and if you want to read the latest chapters of Shueisha's series, this is a good app to use. Next one. Your local library is a great way to find manga, especially manga that are out of print or not so well known. You'd be surprised at how much you can find at the library when it comes to manga. The only problem is that more often than not, you won't find completed series at the library. But what you will find is interesting one-shots and severely underrated series. If your library also owns a certain copy of a manga but is checked out by someone else at the moment, you can read it online on this program called Libby, and it's all free and legal too. Next one. Webtoon is a godsend. I know I'm directing myself away from manga, but I gotta mention this app because there are so many great series on it, and it's really easy to read them on your phone if you don't have access to a tablet or don't like reading on your computer. Let's see, where do I start with these great series? Windbreaker, Lookism, Hanlim Gym, Teenage Mercenary, Jungle Juice, the list goes on. I love this app so much, and the best part about it is that it's free. You can pay to read unreleased chapters of certain series, but once a series is completed, then you need to either pay for the whole series to read it, or use the system called Daily Pass, where you can read one chapter a day that has the label Daily Pass on it. You can get more Daily Passes if you pay for them, but any series that's ongoing is free to read. There's so much on this app, so many great stories. You'll never run out of things to read on Webtoon. So that's all the ways I read manga on a budget. If you're someone getting started out with manga, I highly recommend starting with the Shonen Jump app. There's a lot of beginner-friendly series on there, and if you want to view, let's say, one of the big three, but don't want to watch through hundreds of episodes, you can read their mangas on here. If you've read a lot of manga and are looking for something new, then I highly recommend the Viz Media app or Webtoon. There are a lot of underrated stories on both of those apps, and you'll never run out of things to read. And anyone who reads a lot of manga, how do you read your manga? Do you like to read them physically or digitally? Do you use the apps that I mentioned? Do you use anything else? Let me know in the comments. And for any new manga readers, I hope you find some great series this medium has to offer, and I hope you enjoy your time doing so. Peace.